iCitizen. Bethany Ma'am, AJ and Sir Jeff Edition. Let's go! Hello guys, so kakarating lang namin dalawang ni Rihanna sa school. So, super early pa. Pero tirik na yung araw. Sobrang init. Diba? Like, super papansin yung araw. Wala pa yung friends namin, pero papunta na kami sa room namin. Wala pa sila, Seb and Cyro, pero hihintayin namin sila. Anong gusto mong gawin habang wala pa tayong ginagawa?
Mag-get ready with me. Get ready with me!
Mag-get ready with me daw. Sige, mag-get ready with me tayo guys. Okay? Sige, tara, get ready with us. Okay. Get ready with us as we spend the day as a Matiwasay student. And while we talk about endogenic and exogenic processes. So, with us ngayon is sina Seb and Cyro. So, sa kanila ko muna papahawak yung mic. And also, kadadating lang din nila ngayon. Like, super late nyo naman, super aga kasi namin. So, mag-aayos muna kami and sila yung hahawak ng mic while we talk about those processes. So, Rihanna, while we're priming our faces and getting ready, I already put on my primer. So, can you tell us about endogenic processes? Like a brief explanation lang.
So, ang pinaka is easy na explanation for endogenic processes is basically ito yung processes na nag-occur beneath the earth. So basically nasa loob siya. So if there are 3 layers na alam natin sa earth, which is the crust, mantle, and core, usually nag-occur siya sa mantle and sa core. So a good example of this is tectonic plate movements.
So kung ganun yung endogenic, paano yung exogenic?
So, since endo means inside the earth, exo means outside, it occurs on the surface of the earth. So, sa exo, it basically affects the geological features like earthquake. It affects the overall structure natin sa crust.
So, yung endo sa loob and yung exo sa labas?
Yup. Bakit? Alam mo yan na. Parang super galing mo naman. Nakinig ka kay ma'am, no? Nag-grade 2 ka. Talaga nakinig ka kay ma'am, no? Like, hashtag solid AJ Talks listeners kaya to. Hashtag shout out to you, ma'am. Hashtag solid AJ Talks listeners.
So, yun na. Sana super proud si Sir Jeff sa atin.
Sir Jeff, sana alam mong super proud kami sa'yo. Sana super proud ka rin sa amin. Hashtag to Jeff we listen dearly so much, diba?
Yes.
Halos tapos na kami sa mga base namin, guys. So, onti na lang yung gagawin namin since everyday look lang naman to kasi nasa school lang naman kami.
Hindi
So,
naman kami mag-graduate today.
oo, hindi naman to, diba? Ano ba? So, tatapusin na lang namin siya off-cam and babalikan namin kayo with our final looks as kabugeras. Hi! Oh, grabe naman. Okay, cut scene.
So, ito na yung final look. Very demure, very mindful. I don't come to work in a green cut crease.
Woo! Soft girl lang. Pang ano lang, pang laban lang ng school air. Kasi napakalala naman talaga ng school air sa ICT as an iCitizen.
Aircon win.
Oh my gosh. So, ilang minutes na lang. We still have a few minutes para mag-ready and mag-study bago kami mag-klase. Study! So, makikipagdaldalan muna kami. Hindi talaga kami mag-study. Makikipagdaldalan kami. Kita nyo tong lalaking to. Ang daldal nito. Makikipagdaldalan muna kami sa kanya. So, we'll go back to you guys later. Bye! See you guys!
So guys, nasa class kami right now and recitation lang naman.
Yup. Siyempre for the recite kaming mga iCitizens kasi as a good iCitizen and a Matiwasay student, nagre-recite ka dapat hindi yung puro daldalan kaya ng mga katabi mo. Like, ay, kalaman.
Iba na yun. Tama yan. Yup. Yup. Yan. As an active student, syempre magre-recite tayo. Me po. Thank you for that wonderful question. On a serious note, the two endogenic processes that I know are faulting and folding. So I'll expand faulting. So faulting occurs po when rock layers are fractured due to stress, and this usually triggers earthquakes and produces fault lines. Small thing. Brainy!
So, syempre guys, as a magaling din na student, as a bida-bida din, like my bestie right there, syempre sasagot din ako. So, mag-raise din tayo ng hand. Ako din po, sir. So, okay, I'll be answering and explaining po folding. So, folding is an example of endogenic process, and folding is when rocks are bent. They are bent by compressive forces, and these forces are not causing them to fracture. So they bend without getting fractured. And these processes are what greatly contribute to the formation of mountain ranges and other geological features. Diba, guys? Ah! Wow! Such a great student. So brainy. The brainiest of them all. Okay, guys. So it's our break na. And pupuntahan ko yung friends ko para sabay-sabay kaming kumain. So, nandito ako sa canteen. Tapos, ayan sila. Say hi, guys! Okay, so sabay-sabay kaming kakain ng mga people na ito. Okay, kakain muna kami. Okay guys, may sinasabi tong si Seb eh. Sige nga Seb, ulitin mo.
Weathering ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi I'm willing to be changed by me.
Speaking of weathering, did you know that erosion and weathering are two types of exogenic processes?
Wait, recap lang guys. Di ba exogenic, yun yung mga nagaganap within the surface of the earth?
Yup, tama ka dyan. Tapos yung erosion naman is yung breaking down of rocks by natural forces like wind and water. Sample nga ng natural forces. Super OA, super OA.
Tapos naman guys, yun naman weathering, yun yung process of breaking down rocks by different agents such as animals, temperature, and acids.
Obviously, you're such a Seb. So
Siyempre, ako pa ba, Seb? Talaga, Seb ah.
Okay guys, so tapos na kami mag-eat and hintay na lang namin yung next sub namin. Let's go!
Tapos na kaming mag-eat. Gagala muna kami around school habang wala pang teacher. Bye!
So, kakagaling lang namin ng live because after eating, wala pa yung teacher namin. So, maglalakad-lakad muna kami while waiting for our next subject.
Hey Sigmas, did you know that there are types of weathering?
Whoa! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We have chemical, mechanical, and biological weathering.
Okay guys, so we have chemical weathering. Chemical weathering is the process of rocks being broken down by changing their forms and their composition.
Mechanical weathering naman is when rocks break down into smaller pieces. It changes its form, pero hindi yung composition niya.
Super Super galing mo na. Nag-grade 2 ka, no? Super amazing ko. Super
Grabe, ang galing. So lastly, we have biological weathering. This is when plants or animals cause the rocks to break down. Bakit?
Pinag-chat si ma'am, sabi niya, balik na agad sa classroom, pwede, minus
La,
5 sa quiz.
Totoo? Totoo nga. Ay, okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So, galit na daw po yung teacher namin, no? Opo, babalik na po kami ng classroom. Okay, guys, tara na. Ay. So, okay guys. So, free time namin ngayon. Ayan, yung mga classmates namin nandun, nag-ML na sila. So, free time po namin ngayon. And malapit na din po yung dismissal. So, labas tayo guys. Pero super init pa din. Super init pa rin. So, let's do a school tour. Let's do a school tour guys. So, ano yung nakikita mo dyan?
Nakakakita ako ng mga nagte-training. Medyo pawis na pawis.
May mga nagtitraining dito, guys. Ayan, sa court. Mga trainees namin yan. Super tirik na tirik yung araw. Diba? Diba? Ito yung school tour. School tour. 360 school tour. Mabilis lang to, guys. 1, 2, 3, and... Whoa! Ayun yung head sa building. Ayun yung first building doon. Tapos, ayan yung building namin. Tapos na po. Yun na po yung school namin.
Maliligaw kayo.
So, iikot muna kami. Like, magkakantuhan lang ulit bago kami umuwi. So, dito. Nabibilad na tayo, guys. Kayo, anong gusto nyo?
Nainitan kami sobra, as in.
Wala ka pang tubig dyan.
For real.
Bumili sa canteen din.
Endogenic processes dito ba aapektuhan?
Talaga. Grabe to. Ikaw.
Buti na lang di tayo na minusan kanina sa quiz.
Talaga. Ayun. Binilisan ko ba talaga yung lakad ko
Sakto
doon?
lang eh.
Kaya nga eh.
So, okay, guys. Dito muna kami tatambay. Pumunta kami saglit sa taas. And dito muna kami tatambay ng mga kasama ko kasi sobrang init. And dito lang yung pesto na presko. No? So, for presko here. So, dismissal na. So, magkakantuhan na lang ulit kami ng saglit lang. Tapos, uuwi na din kami. So, what is your final say about endogenic and exogenic processes?
From pag naririnig mo sila, parang ang hirap nilang i-understand. But, if you actually try to understand it, madali lang siya. Endo sa loob, exo sa labas.
Ikaw, Sed, nagets mo na ba yung exo and endogenic?
Yup, of course. Nagets ko naman. Kasi since, ayun nga, maraming mga examples na nalaman ko na yun nakatulong talaga para maintindihan ko yung exogenic and endogenic.
Okay, si Karil and Syra, what are your thoughts about the endogenic and exogenic processes?
It's very fun and very learning to know na it's just very easy process. You just have to understand the basics of it. Tsaka, you have to apply it on a real life basis para mas maintindihan mo pa siya.
And masaya din naman kasi i-imagine yung exogenic and endogenic processes. Kasi you will learn more about the earth. And that's what's fun about it naman.
Okay,
Ikaw naman.
Ako naman. So, my thoughts is, as a very super OA na matiwasay na I-citizen, super na-understand ko naman yung mga endogenic and exogenic processes. Super dali lang nila, guys, if iintindihin nyo sila. So, tulad nga ng sinabi mo, endo sa pinakaloob, tas exo sa labas. So, these processes contribute to the changes within Earth. So, quick story time lang. Dati isa lang talaga yung continent natin dito sa Earth, which is the Pangaea. Tapos, naging dalawa siya because of these processes and nag-continue siyang maging marami. So, marami ding nangyari because of these processes. And they really contributed. So, they are really important na pag-aralan natin sila. So, I think that's about that for today's video. Ano ba yung ginawa namin? Onti lang yung subjects namin today. Wala kaming masyadong ginawa. So, that was a day na life as an I-citizen. So, uuwi na niyan kami, guys, since anong oras na din, dismissan na din namin yan. So, we will see you in another vlog. Bye, guys! So, uwi na kami. Goodbye, guys.